game finally.
Yes.
One thing that I think is really that we haven't talked about is, so we've had an issue in the game for a long time, and we've kind of like we've kind of designed it to be that way, and that's the thing where if you like play offline, or if you get disconnected, or if you join in and you're not logged in on whatever, then you'll spawn in as a different pawn, right? And for that necessity of like, if you can't authenticate and you log in, like we connect the player in the game with your kind of Epic. Was it the Epic ID we used before, or?
It was a combination of what's called a product user ID and Epic ID.
Yeah. So like, if you're playing offline, you lose that information, and then when you join in, you don't know like which player is who. Like, so that's been kind of a thing that's been in the game for a long time, and I don't know if have we done anything to make that process better, or in this version, or?
We have done some things with it. It wasn't me doing that, so I can't say for sure. And to be honest, I haven't been able to test playing multiplayer in that kind of like sense much myself. So I haven't been able to see the effects of it. But our goal were to be able to, like, when you cross-play and you play one pawn, like it's called a player, it's called a pawn. That's just under the surface in the code. It's called a pawn. When you're playing one pawn on one platform, and then you go to another platform and play, or something like that, you want to be the same player. And we did some work with that, but I don't know exact results of it. And when working on that, we talked about solutions for solving the offline stuff as well, but I actually don't know if we did what we did.
Because we have implemented it when I migrated the save system to cache your last logged in Epic ID or something like that. So that could have been used to, like, when you're playing offline, be like, oh, but you were last logged in with this product ID and blah blah blah, so I can hook you up. And another solution that we've talked about, as said, and I'm not saying this is gonna maybe necessarily be in the game, but one discussion we've had is to like have some kind of, like, when you're joining, be able to select which player you want to play as, maybe manually or something like that, because that will never fail in the sense that you'll always. But then you'll also get the issue, like, if you use someone else's save, you can be like, quote unquote, save scum, and like place one pawn in one end of in the world, and then save and then reload and then join us another player somewhere else and stuff like that, and kind of make a transportation system by that. So like,
sounds good.
Yeah, let's do it. So like, that's one thing that we've for the longest time been wanting to fix and do something about it. And I think this system also is a big like step as to like more tools we can use to make that system better as well.
Yeah.